Welcome back to Theme Park Worldwide, where it's time for another news update. We're in them weeks leading up to the theme parks reopening for this year, and I tell you what, there's so much news coming out, it's hard to keep up. But that's what we're here for at Theme Park Worldwide, keeping you up to date with everything going on in this amazing industry. Fantasy Island then, located in Ingermel, Skegness, they've released their park map for 2022, which confirms not one, not two, but 3 brand new attractions coming to the park for this year, which is very exciting. Now, I just want to throw back to March 2021, so nearly a year ago now, they actually announced a couple of new rides coming to the park for 2021. One of those being a robo-arm attraction called The Guardian, and also a dark ride as well, known as Harrington Flint's Islands Adventures. But finally, it seems like them rides are going to be opening this year. We don't really know what happened to those back in 2021. I only went to the park once last year because of course we had so much going on, tried to do a variety of parks, and I was kind of holding off going back until these new rides were open. I thought by Halloween, Fear Island, they'd be open, but they wasn't. So I thought, well, I'm going to hold off until they open. And finally, looking at the map, seems like they're going to be ready, hopefully, for the start of the season. So let's just go through those again and refresh our memories. Now, The Guardian, now originally, nobody really knew what this was. It was very mysterious, and we still don't know the exact details. However, it seems to be some sort of robo-arm attraction, and yeah, it's going to have over-the-shoulder restraints. It's got a height restriction of 1.4, confirmed now on the website. And yeah, of course, we know it's going to have this big dragon by the looks of the map, and some special effects, hopefully, as well. I'm hoping for maybe some fire effects or something. I think that'd look great, especially inside the pyramid, where this attraction is planned to go at Fantasy Island. Now, Mellors, of course, the company that own the park, have done some brilliant things at Fantasy Island over the past few years. However, they do tend to bring in a lot of temporary rides, as they are showmen, they travel rides around, and then they kind of disappear. One of them rides, unfortunately, is Spinning Racer, a brilliant Myra spinning coaster that has now left the country, I believe, which is really sad. That was a cracking addition for last year, so it's quite sad really that that's left. And unfortunately, there's no longer going to be a spinning coaster at Fantasy Island because Ice Mountain doesn't look like it's going to be coming back, and obviously Fantasy Mouse was there before that. So yeah, it doesn't look like there's going to be a spinning coaster unless we're going to see Ice Mountain come back for the summer, but who knows. But yeah, The Guardian will be that first new addition. And yeah, it seems to be some sort of robo-arm. We haven't seen exactly what it's like, but it's inside the pyramid and it should be quite an interesting experience. Let's go outside of the pyramid then now and talk about another new addition. So I mentioned just how there's not going to be a spinning coaster. What there is going to be is a brand new water ride, and that's a rapids. This is a travelling rapids, of course now owned by Mellors. It used to be at Lightwater Valley theme park in North Yorkshire. They took it out, but yes, it's going to be coming into Fantasy Island this year in the outdoor area down by Jubilee Odyssey. Of course, that area there, they always kind of change it up with what's there each year, bring things in, and yeah, it's going to be going right down there by Odyssey. So yeah, looking forward to riding that again and seeing it at the park. You got to think they've got the log flume over on the other side. They've got Dragon Mountain inside the pyramid. So yeah, it's another water ride added to the park's lineup that is really good to see, and looking forward to riding it, and I'm sure Charlotte is too. Comment down below if you can't wait to see Charlotte on some more water rides, because honestly, I cannot wait for it. Especially Valhalla at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Bring it on. But yes, let's go back inside the pyramid now to talk about the third and final addition to Fantasy Island that we know of for this year. I say that because they're always changing things. Before we know it, maybe in summer they'll be bringing something else in. Who knows? But yes, Harrington Flint's Islands Adventures. This is an interactive dark ride located somewhere in the pyramid. I don't know exactly where. Maybe they took out a little bit of arcade for it from looking at the map. It kind of looks like it's in that area with the low ceiling. So yeah, I'm not exactly too sure because I didn't go to the park more than once last year. So yeah, I'm not too sure exactly where that was being built. However, it does look like it's going to be an interactive ride, screen-based for quite a lot of it as well, because they have said that it's going to have custom content, which yeah, leads me on to think it's going to be quite heavy use of screens, but hopefully some nice theming and effects as well. Fantasy Island do some really good theming actually, and that's the beauty of these 2 new additions for inside. They both seem like they're going to be permanent additions. They're not just rides coming in for a year and then going to go. They put a lot of effort in with the theming, it seems, and the theme and the storyline. So yeah, and fingers crossed these are going to stay. And as much as the inside always looks permanent, I'd really like to see them now outside the pyramid put some more permanent attractions in, or at least make it look more permanent, because some of them rides down by the Odyssey, you know, they are built on a car park basically. So I would love to see them start bringing what they've done fantastic inside outside now and start to make it look better, some more planting, some more theming, because it could look absolutely stunning if they wanted it to. So yeah, I'd really like to see that. Maybe leave spaces to still bring traveling rides in, but not all the outside area, you know. I think it'd be really nice to see it themed up a bit more, you know. But yeah, looking forward to that. Dark ride's always great. Very rare that we get a brand new one in the UK. So yeah, that'll be nice to ride. Harrington Flint's Islands Adventures. So yeah, we've got that, the Guardian, and also the Wild River Rapids, all coming to Fantasy Island for 2022. Comment down below which one you're looking forward to the most. For me, I've got to say the Dark ride, because I love a good dark ride. However, I'm also very excited for the Guardian, because we still don't exactly know what the ride system is. Some sort of robo-arm. So yeah, I'm really much looking forward to that. Shame we heard nothing more on potentially the Zero Star shape that Melazone coming to the park, because that would have been an absolutely incredible addition, a big thrilling flat ride, something that we've not really seen at Fantasy Island for a few years, especially since the removal of the Beast and Amazing Confusion. Something like that would have been a great kind of replacement, but we've heard nothing on that. So who knows, maybe it'll come at some point in the future, or it could be a later edition for this year. Who knows? But thank you very much for joining me in another news update here on Theme Park Worldwide. I'll see you tomorrow, and that leaves me with one final thing to say. Get out there, keep on riding. See you in the next video.